I listen to your show every single day.
Breakfast Club? God damn it. The Breakfast Club.
Put that ass up on the Breakfast Club.
Made it.
You can't say Breakfast Club without the Breakfast Club.
You're like this rare air.
You got platforms and partners all over the place because your demand is so high. People want to be in business with the Breakfast Club.
I don't think white people know how popular you guys are.
DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the God.
Yeah, you guys really are like the hip-hop early morning and late night talk show.
Y'all know what y'all talking about.
Good morning, USA! Yo, 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 yo. Jess Hilarious, good morning.
Good morning, what's up?
Charlamagne is late and it's Thursday. How you feeling? How you feeling, Jess?
Good. I'm just trying to get this situation together over here, but I'm good. Do I sound good in there?
A little bit. You're getting there. You back home? You got doctor's appointments?
Yes, I do. Every week.
Every week until the baby's here.
Yes.
And how many more weeks do you have left?
Well, full term is considered 37 to 40.
Yeah.
So I'm 32, so I got like 5 to 8 weeks left.
Now, is everything done at the crib? You got the nursery up and is everything built? Everything good to go?
That's what we're doing right now. We're doing that right now.
She just woke up.
Hey, good morning, Charlamagne.
No, I
Hey.
actually did. It's just my voice is just gone always now, so.
Good morning, Jessica Robin Moore.
Good morning.
I actually think Jess should broadcast from home. Is she in the home stretch?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're in the home stretch. I think you should just stay there.
I know.
We just got to get you right. We got to get your mic right and get everything right there.
Yeah.
Because you were 3 weeks out, right?
No, 5 weeks out.
5 weeks
Five
out.
weeks out. That's what I'm saying.
5 weeks out.
Because I don't want to be stuck with you up here now. Because I did that 4 times, right? Okay. I know you want to have a baby in Maryland. I don't have to rush you to no hospital or nothing like that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, joining us this morning.
Oh my God.
April Hurley. She will be here with her attorneys Billy Murphy and Malcolm Ruff.
Let me tell you something. Jessica told us, Jess Hilarious told us about this story some weeks ago.
Yep.
And it is it's very triggering. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now because she survived a very brutal attack in West Baltimore, and she is suing the person who attacked her as well as the apartment complex, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Where she lived, yeah.
Because he worked for the apartment complex. But it is a story that I think needs to be heard because I think people can learn a lot from it, but it is very triggering. I want y'all to know that.
That's right.
I'm telling y'all that right now.
That's right. So we're going to talk to
Absolutely.
them in a little bit. And then Morgan Woody has front page news. She'll break us down to everything that's going on, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. All right. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning. Yes, get into it. Just days after the 2-year anniversary of the Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade, the conservative majority High Court has voted in favor of women's reproductive rights. The Supreme Court is reportedly going to allow emergency abortions based on a document accidentally posted online. Now, Bloomberg reports it obtained the document relating to a pending Idaho abortion case. The document reportedly shows that the court will allow emergency room doctors in Idaho to perform abortions. The High Court is likely to dismiss the appeal that was brought by Idaho officials. A Supreme Court spokeswoman confirmed a document was inadvertently uploaded, but said the ruling has not been officially released. This could be part of a group of decisions to be released this week. The High Court also ruled in favor of the Biden administration regarding contact between government officials and social media companies related to posts containing possible disinformation. Today and tomorrow are the last days before the Supreme Court hands down some major decisions before heading into its summer recess. Among them is a ruling on former President Trump's claim that he is immune from prosecution for alleged crimes committed while in office and cases on the obstruction charges against the January 6th Capitol rioters. So the Supreme Court is busy, has a busy next 48 hours. We will keep you posted on that.
I wonder what they consider an emergency abortion. Like, what do they consider an emergency abortion?
If a woman is bleeding out.
Yeah, if the woman is at risk of losing her life. Do they would they call rape an emergency or no?
I'm not sure that would be considered an emergency. A lot of these conservative states would not consider that an emergency. Incest and rape would not be considered an emergency. It would have to do, like you said, it would have to boil down to the loss of life of the mother. So. Yeah. So, meanwhile, of course, you guys, tonight is the debate. Democrats are pressing President Biden to push for abortion rights. California Congressman Pete Aguilar predicts the right to access in vitro fertilization (IVF) will also come up at the debate. Let's hear more from Congressman Aguilar.
Joe Biden will be standing on the debate stage tomorrow defending the right of women to seek an abortion, and Donald Trump must own his devastating Supreme Court justices who have caused this pain. Democrats are fighting to restore reproductive freedom for every American. Republicans are marching towards a national abortion ban.
Yeah, so on the other side of the aisle, House Speaker Mike Johnson says Americans will see a sharp contrast between the two candidates. Let's hear more from Speaker Johnson.
Everybody wants to know which Joe Biden's going to show up. Look, my summary is this. It doesn't matter if he drinks a whole gallon of energy drinks. He's not going to be able to match the acumen and the readiness of Donald Trump. And that's what we expect. Like many, I look forward to hearing Donald Trump lay out his vision for the country. It's a positive vision. It's a forward vision. He is excited. I talked to him, spent a lot of time with him last week down at Mar-a-Lago, and then on the phone over the weekend, and he's in a very good place. Biden's still going to have to address America's concerns about his policies of high inflation and open borders and appeasement of our adversaries. Those are things that are on the hearts and minds of every American.
An energy drink might not do it, but a nap and some good PEDs will. Okay, so if they got it to shoot them up with it, shoot them up with it, damn it.
And I was going to ask, how long do they got to stand up for? Because that's going to be a long time.
90
minutes. After 9 o'clock.
After 9 o'clock?
Give the man the PED. See, all of y'all want to play fair, you know what I mean? I bet you Donald Trump going to be on something. That's I told y'all earlier this week. That's why I told y'all earlier this week. That's why they keep bringing it up, because they trying to deflect, and it's projection. Like, they want everybody to be looking at Joe, because if they're looking at Joe, they're not going to be paying attention to Donald. One is 78, one is 82. It's after 9 o'clock. They got to stand up for 90 minutes. They're going to be on something.
They're going to be tired.
Okay.
Yeah, so Trump is expected to press the issue of transgender sports participation. He recently vowed to undo changes in the Title IX, which governs sex discrimination in schools. Yeah, so I don't know with this debate. I definitely anticipate when, Trump tends to feed off the crowd. So this will be interesting to see, considering there will be no audience.
By the way, that would be a very stupid conversation to get caught up in.
But
9 o'clock tonight during the debate, I don't want to hear about no debate about no transgender sports with all the other things going on in the world. Cut it out. Like, if he put that on the table and President Biden got caught up in that conversation, that's his dumb ass.
Yeah.
No.
There's so much going on.
I don't want to hear about that.
So, yes, it goes down tonight, guys. 2024 presidential debate. It's the first one of this election season. Tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern on CNN. The candidates are making their pitch for voters.
I'll be watching.
5 months before the election.
Wait. I'm watching this like I watched Kendrick pop out in Friends, whatever it was called.
Kendrick Friends, right?
Whatever. I'm watching that from beginning to end. I can't wait. I'm watching the pregame, the postgame. I am all in. You hear me?
All right. Well, that is front page news. Now, Morgan, we'll see you next hour.
Yes, I got some more for you.
All right. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up again. 800-585-1051. You know what I did yesterday? And I'm sure some of you guys had to do this. So I have Uber Eats linked to my house and the station. So yesterday I ordered some Jamaican food and I was excited. It arrived. I looked out the door. It wasn't there. You know why? Because it delivered at the station.
It came here.
It came to the station. So it came to the station, but nobody from the Breakfast Club was here except Eddie. So Eddie had 2 plates of jerk chicken and oxtail yesterday on me.
Oh, I know that's right.
And then I couldn't order it because the store closed, so the restaurant closed, so I couldn't order it, so I was done off.
That's why Eddie's so goddamn thick now, eating other people's food. Okay, you should have gave that to the homeless or something, Eddie. All right? Okay.
He said there was 2. There was 2 in there, right?
You ate 2
said,
plates?
Yeah, there was 2. Yes, there was 2 plates.
You ate 2 plates?
Yes.
You didn't even share with nobody up here, Eddie?
Nobody was here.
God, there ain't no excuse to eat it all. Greedy.
800-585-1051. Get it off your chest. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Everything with me is blessed.
Call up now. 800-585-1051.
Not just me. I'm what the culture feeling.
Hey, what's up, Keith? Get it off your chest.
Peace, Keith. How you, black man?
Hey, brothers, I'm doing okay. I'm just trying to make it work. I'm upset, though, because in 2022, I had a 15-minute video of a kid basically doing a hate crime. His mother basically said that he says the N-word as a curse word. 15 minutes. Then the very next day, the parents fought old folks. 10 days later, they tried to assault me and my wife, and I had to defend myself and my wife. I'm the one that got charged with 2 counts of civil assault. Mine now is 2024. Now they've been dropping it to where it's like a disorderly conduct, but that's what used to charge them with.
That's the what?
That's what they. Well, yeah, disorderly conduct. Hey, Jess, how you doing? You're awesome.
I'm good. Thank you.
And what city is this in, bro?
This is in York County, the same York County where the police officer molested a kid and broke a bone.
Damn. So the kid was calling you an N-word, and I guess you're saying they threatened you and you defended yourself.
Yes, I defended myself, and that was 10 days later after I stayed away from them. Because I got kids, and they kept calling my kids little N-babies and stuff like that, and this is Pennsylvania.
That's sad. What does your lawyer say?
Yeah, nobody got arrested? Just you?
Just him.
Judge me, and I got 2 videos. They even looked at the videos.
But what did your lawyer say?
Still took me to jail.
Do you have a lawyer? Did you get an
Oh, yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, I do have a lawyer, and now we're just going to try to go to trial with it.
Well, if you got video evidence, I mean, I like your chances at trial. I'm sorry you got to go through this, my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the whole thing about it is the prosecutor actually played the first video that with the evidence and tried to make excuses for the hate crime.
Damn,
that's crazy.
It's like, how are you going to charge me with a misdemeanor and keep dropping it? And then that's a felony hate crime that this kid did along with his parents.
Oh, so you got charged with a misdemeanor?
Yeah, for misdemeanor assault.
Yeah, see, well, yeah, they dropped it down to like disorderly conduct now. And I'm like, no, that's what you should charge them with.
Hold on,
you should charge them with that.
Did they put hands on you in any way?
Yes, they did.
He said he defended himself.
Interesting.
Let me ask you a question. Is York? I'm not familiar with York in Pennsylvania. I'm drove through it many a times, but is that a white county or black county?
It's a white county.
Well, they called West Shore White Shore. I mean, I'm originally from Beaufort, South Carolina, but I moved to PA from Georgia, Savannah, Georgia.
That's sad. So if you go to court and you get a jury by trial, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get 12 white jurors.
That's the thing. But at the end of the day, everybody's disregarding a hate crime and looking at the 15-minute video.
Well, put your name out there, man, so people can, Google you and follow the case and see how this turns out for you.
Yes, sir. My name is Keith Bam Bam Gaither. I live in PA. This is what I got to deal with.
Good luck, brother.
A lot of times when you bring light and attention to cases like this, it makes it harder for them to just F you over.
But the sad part about it is, like he said, he's in a county where the majority of people that's going to be on that jury is not going to look like him. They're probably not going to understand what he goes through. So now he has to figure, does he want to pay an attorney fee and could possibly lose, or just say, F it, take the misdemeanor, which he doesn't deserve, which a lot of people do, which is the horrible thing.
Hey, man, take it to trial.
And that's where I went to high school at, too, York, PA, and it was predominantly white. It's a white county.
Damn.
What kind of drug? What's the big drug out there, Jess?
Big meth.
Big meth.
Damn.
It was when I was there. I graduated in 2010, and it was up until 2015. I don't know what they on now, but it was on meth.
Probably still meth. Little meth babies running around. You probably got attacked by a little meth baby.
Mm-hmm.
Well, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Wake up, wake up. Wake your ass.
This is your time to get it off your chest. Whether you're mad or blessed, we want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, it's B-Mom from the Metro.
803, what's happening, Columbia?
Poppin', man.
What's
now,
up,
look,
B-Mom?
But Eddie is wrong. You really can't eat none of that, to me, to be honest with you. You got to save that and give that back to Envy. Even if Envy did say you can have it, there's only a couple of people that I feel like deserve to eat that. That would have been the presidents of the Fat Lives Matter Committee and Jess, because she's feeding 2 people. That's it.
Thank you.
And what's crazy is there is a refrigerator up here. Eddie's just greedy, man.
That's what I say. You put that in the refrigerator, you leave that, and those are the only 2 people that can eat that. See, me, I'm about karma. I would have saved that for you, Envy. I wouldn't have ate your food, I promise.
Well, if you're just joining us, I ordered Uber Eats yesterday, but instead of putting the house address, it was still at the office address up here. And I ordered jerk chicken and oxtail. I think it was like buy one get one free from the make. He got a lot of food, and it was my bad. But you know, Eddie was the only one here, so Eddie got that.
And that's why Eddie built like he got one of Erica Banks' first BBLs now.
Jesus Christ!
First of all,
Big back.
Big back.
Yeah, that's or at least big back mindset.
Big back mindset. That's exactly what it is, man.
And I'm gonna be in Columbia this weekend too, brother. If you're around on Saturday, the R&B's Bar and Grill, you know they do like the little R&B jam on Saturday, so we gonna be there.
We there with
if you're
Chris?
in town. Big O Entertainment.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Come
okay.
shut the city down, man. I already know you about to do that.
All right, I have a great time every time we come up to
man. The Metro. Columbia is amazing. I love the Met.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, this QC for Town Bound 843.
843, you already know Low Country, what's happening?
Ain't too much, man. Charlamagne, happy early birthday, man.
Thank you, King.
How old you gonna turn, 21?
Hell no. So I'll be 46 years old.
Man, that's good, that's good. My birthday tomorrow, so my birthday a day before yours.
Happy born day, big cancer, Chucktown energy.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
Have a good one, brother. Enjoy your birthday.
All right, for sure.
All right, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, you can hit us up. Now, Jess, we got the mess coming up. What we talking about?
Nicki Minaj's sister went and she was saying some things about her on the podcast. We're going to get into that.
All right, we'll get into that next. So don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Ladies and gentlemen, morning everybody. It's DJ MV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess with the mess.
News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Before we get into Nicki Lowe's sis, I thought this was an interesting story. Paris Hilton, she recently spoke during a congressional hearing about child welfare in the United States. She testified about abuse that she faced as a teenager at different boarding schools that she attended. One of the schools she named was the Provo Canyon School in Utah. Paris said that she was force-fed medications and sexually abused by staff. She was also violently restrained and dragged down the hallways, stripped naked, and even thrown into solitary confinement. She described her experience at the school as isolating and traumatic. She also explained that she couldn't inform her parents of the abuse because all the phone calls were being monitored by staff. Hilton suggested that her parents and many others were completely deceived by the school. It's crazy.
Let's talk about how they wouldn't let you in the bathroom the other day because Paris Hilton was in there peeing, though.
That is the only reason why I picked the
What
story
happened?
up.
That's why. Tell him the story.
Listen, so now we leading into this. I had to go to the bathroom the other day, right?
Whole pregnant woman.
Yeah.
Big pregnant, right? And, you know, when you gotta go. You can't hold it. You're not supposed to hold it. Like, no. So I go, you know, it's only one bathroom on the floor.
Right.
So, and it's like 6 stalls we got in there. So the security is in front of the, this big white dude. He's in front of the door. And I'm trying to go in. He was like, I can't let you go in there.
What?
We have an exclusive something. He ain't say celebrity, but somebody. I said, yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom though. Like it's not a single stall. He was like, yeah, but I'm and then he looked down at my stomach and was like, F, you're pregnant.
You damn right I'm pregnant.
Oh man. I said, yeah, and I gotta go, like, bed. So he was like, oh, just give her a couple more seconds. I'm like,
what?
Okay, cool. So I stood there. 3 minutes I stood there.
She was pooping.
And I don't care what she was doing. If she was in the stall, wouldn't nobody even know she was in there.
Word, it's just Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
It ain't no dignitary.
It ain't Joe Biden,
elected
Barack
official.
Obama, Donald Trump, none of the ex-presidents, nothing. Like,
First of all, they shouldn't have been in the women's bathroom anyway.
You're right.
Right.
You don't know what they identify as, but go ahead.
Liberals definitely would have been in the women's bathroom.
Right. After that play, I don't know. But I just was I was upset, yo, because I promise you I didn't care about Paris Hilton. I had to pee.
That's why I wish you just could have peed on him. Just peed right on his leg. Right?
Or what I want to do, I wanted to pee on myself.
And
then
that would have been stupid.
Fall to the ground and
then sue Paris Hilton.
Yeah, because they say that her security wouldn't allow you to use a public bathroom.
Yeah, that really pissed me off, yo. So I had to wait till I got to my next destination. Anyway, Nicki Minaj's sister. Yeah, I know. Who do I complain to about it?
You just did. They'll hear it.
Why you didn't come back and get us? We would have definitely made a movie.
Oh, yeah, because, Envy, you be skating out of there, honey. And when it's time for you to go, you skate.
Because I be here early. I be here up early in the morning. I be here before you guys in the morning. So when it's time to go, pew!
Well, if y'all would have never left me, then yeah, I would have been able to use the bathroom. Look, Nicki Minaj's sister, Ming Lee, I know those are familiar with her. She got an 18-year-old little sister. She's also a rapper. And she sat down with the We in Miami podcast. Yo, they be getting everybody to come up to and spill the tea. Shout out to We in Miami podcast. They are hilarious. And they know exactly what to ask and exactly how to get what they looking for. And she was recognized. She was talking about how hard it was being recognized as her sister when she was in school.
Like, I remember, like, in elementary, middle school, high school, the moment people knew who I was, it was either, like, they would ask me about my sister or ask me, like, just weird things that's going to make me feel uncomfortable, make me, like, you know, feel like maybe I was not meant to do singing, I was not meant to do rap, and I was not meant to, like, do anything in the music industry. So it was kind of hard. And I used to be bullied a lot for it because people used to say, like, oh, if this person was your sister, why did she do this for you? Why did she do that for you? And it's like, at a young age, it's like you don't know how to answer questions like those. So it's like, at the time, I felt not only attacked, I felt vulnerable. I felt like I was by myself.
Which I can totally understand. Because she was a kid. She was in school. You know what I mean? So, and then she also acknowledged that they were never close and that she never knew her as Nicki Minaj.
How was your relationship with Nicki Minaj, like, growing up with your sister?
I'm not gonna lie, like, it was a calm relationship because before, I didn't even know my sister as Nicki Minaj. I'm not gonna lie, I just knew her as Onika. I really just knew her as Onika. Like, people coming up to me telling me, like, that's your sister, like, and stuff like that. But we was never close, but we had a good bond. Like, she was, like, always, like, busy. She be busy and stuff like that. I be doing my too. Like, but at the end of the day, I know that I still got love for her. She still got love for me. I'ma still be proud of her. I'll still, like, you know, give her shouts and stuff like that. Make her know that I still do care and I still will respect and support anything that she does.
Yeah, I mean, Nicki Minaj's sister's what? She's what, 18?
Yep, she's 18.
And Nicki's what, 40, 41?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, so they probably don't have a tight relationship, but
yeah.
Still
what was she doing the interview for?
Huh?
What was she doing the interview for? Just because she's Nicki Minaj's sister?
No, she's a singer, a rapper.
No, she got her own music out. Yeah.
She's an artist.
Okay.
She's a rapper, yep. So she got her own music out and everything. But this comes from a lot of fans that was speculating that her and her sister were beefing. Because in the past, she had said a couple things. But she young, you know, and she just wanted her sister to see her as a rapper. And wanted her to be proud of her. She's doing the work on her own. She also said in that interview that she don't like when people feel like she should like use Nicki to get to the top, because that's not what she wants to do. But she also wants her sister to see her and be proud of her, because she, you know, she does her own music and she's been doing that for a while.
On a scale of 1 to Safari, how good is she?
I haven't listened to any of her music. I'm not gonna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she looked just like you. Never seen Nicki little sister?
I saw her yesterday on that video.
Yeah, she looked like her. She make faces like her and everything. So. Yeah, but I'm glad that she got to clear that up, because there's a lot of haters who had something to say about that. And that is Jess With The Mess for the first hour.
All right, thank you, Jess. Now, when we come back, Morgan Wood will be joining us for Front Page News. So don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get in some Front Page News. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning, guys. So, yeah, top of the headline, some sad, unfortunate celebrity news. Actor Bill Cobbs is dead at the age of 90. Cobbs, who has over 200 films and TV credits, is most known for playing Whitney Houston's manager, Bill Devaney, in The Bodyguard. He also had...
Wow.
Nah, that ain't his I mean, that's a good role.
I remember that one.
The role, what's another one you got?
New Jack City, when he killed Nino Brown at the end.
Oh, yeah, he was the old Pops.
Right.
He shot Nino Brown at the end.
That's Pops, yeah.
Spoiler alert if you ain't had it and your black card pulled. But yeah, he also had roles in The West Wing, Air Bud, Night at the Museum. I mean, his work it spans, it's vast. So, you know, rest in paradise to Bill Cobbs.
Adulterer! Your soul is wanted in hell. You know, in that movie, he didn't even have a name. Like, even when you go look at the credits, his name was Old Man.
That's what it was? For real?
Yes, I promise you.
Wow.
Go look.
Old Man.
All right, moving on. A brand new group of players had their lifelong hoops dreams fulfilled in the first round of the NBA draft. on Wednesday night. Let's hear from NBA Commissioner Adam Silver on who the first pick was, if you missed it.
With the first pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Zachary Rizache from Lyon, France.
Yeah, I think the two first players are actually international players.
Yeah, they're both from French. Rizache, I said his name wrong yesterday, Rizache. Rizache with the first overall pick to the Atlanta Hawks, and the Washington Wizards took fellow French forward Alex Sarr, making the first time in NBA history 2 international players were taken in the top 2 picks. Now, the Rockets picked Kentucky guard Reed Shepherd to round out the top 3. UConn teammates Stefan Castle and Donovan Clingan were each selected to the top 7. Castle was drafted 4th by the Spurs before Clingan went 7th to the Trailblazers. 2-time Wooden Award, Zach Edey.
No, it's Wooden.
Okay. Zach Edey went 9th to the Grizzlies. Of course, as you know, Bronny James did not go selected in the first round. He is expected to go in the second round, which continues tonight.
I'll tell you something. I didn't know none of those Negroes. I've been excited to watch NBA drafts before. I was not excited to watch this one in any way, shape, or form. I didn't know any of these people.
Me neither.
But I was very excited to watch the WNBA draft. I knew mad players in the WNBA draft. So I'm just been wondering, am I gay?
You are, but this has been a light draft, though. This has been a light draft for NBA. So, when the second rounder, which is, of course, Bronny, is probably one of the biggest people are watching. So I know it starts today at 4 p.m.
He's by far the biggest name in the draft.
He is, but he's going with the second round, which is sad.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's a strong maybe. Yeah.
But people think he's going to get picked up in the second round.
So let's celebrate some of the other athletes. Caitlin Clark, Patrick Mahomes, and Shohei Ohtani, Simone Biles. They're among some of the top nominees for this year's ESPY Awards. So WNBA rookie sensation Clark received 3 nominations: Best Athlete in Women's Sports, Best College Athlete in Women's Sports, and Best Record-Breaking Performance. Mahomes and Ohtani will each be looking for their second win for Best Athlete in Men's Sports. If one of them wins the award, they will join LeBron James, Lance Armstrong, and Tiger Woods as the only multiple-time winners in the category. The ESPYs are hosted by Serena Williams and take place on July 11th in Los Angeles, California. Keep in mind that July 11th is also the sentencing date for former President Donald Trump. So that's going to be a busy day. And taxpaying citizens, listen up. The IRS says some taxpayers are receiving a notice of non-payment, even though they paid their 2023 federal income tax.
Don't play with me.
I know, right? People get a heart attack because of that.
Exactly. Do not play with me, Arce.
Arce, the IRS. So Chief Tax Information Officer for Jackson Hewitt, Mark Stever, says it happens sometimes. Let's hear from him.
Many people see IRS, you owe, and they immediately write a check. Well, the IRS this year sent out some by accident that were incorrect, but even often the case, there's an explainable answer that can also offset some of the tax due. The IRS can be wrong. There can be a partial mistake. Maybe the tax is owed, but perhaps not the penalties or the interest. Make sure you consult with a tax professional and make sure you agree that it is accurate before you write that check.
No, man. There's certain people that cannot be wrong. Police officers, surgeons, doctors, IRS. Y'all can't do that. Nope. Y'all cannot play with people like that. Y'all already deal with high levels of anxiety.
Right.
Okay?
And if I see that letter in the mail and I pay y'all, and then you send a letter and say it hasn't been paid and my money's gone, I might have a heart attack.
And you know what? The only reason we can have a heart attack because we can't do nothing else.
No.
I want to do something else, but I don't know what to do to y'all because y'all control everything.
You can't call them. You can't curse them out. You can't do nothing out.
You can't make that kind of mistake. Y'all just going to send a check out or send a letter out say we owe money and we don't owe no damn money. Don't do that, man.
More unprecedented times. So the CP14 notices are getting mailed to taxpayers. If you think the notice is incorrect, he advises not to send a check right away and instead immediately contact the IRS or a tax pro about the issue. Now, he warns to be on the lookout for scams, sending out fake notices, and a tell sign would involve email messages to wire money or the wrong IRS national phone number.
See, that's not fair.
That's not fair.
You send me a letter now and you say if you see a letter and you don't think it's real, don't pay it. All right, well, I don't think none of their letters is real.
Oh, no, I'll do you one better.
What?
If I get a notice in the mail, I'm not going to think, okay, I owed him something. I'm going to know I don't owe him nothing. I ain't no think about it.
You just told me it might be fake, so it's fake to me.
By the way, if I didn't think it was fake, I know I didn't owe them nothing. Ain't no way in hell I owe the IRS all the money I pay in taxes.
Okay, well, double check. Anyways, so in the last story for today, Louisiana's Republican Governor Jeff Landry is vetoing a bill to make it easier for the governor's office to pardon people convicted of minor pot possession, very much on the other end of the spectrum from Maryland Governor Wes Moore. Now, Landry said the measure represented a soft-on-crime approach. The bill would have expedited pardons possible for people convicted of possessing 14 grams or less of marijuana or weed-related products, such as such small amounts are considered to be for personal use as opposed to distribution. Now, Democrats in other states have used similar laws to pardon thousands for minor pot possession offenses, similar to that as Maryland Governor Wes Moore, who recently did that. So, you got both sides of the spectrum there. And that's what we're having to deal with. So, yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. As you know, the debate is tonight. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. That's your front page news. I'm Morgan Wood. Be sure you're following me at Morgan Media and check out more news coverage on the Black Information Network at BINnews.com.
Peace, Morgan.
Thank you, Morgan. All right. Everybody else, we got a special guest joining us. Her name is April Hurley.
And I'm telling y'all right now, this story will trigger you. Jess Hilarious was telling us about this story weeks ago. And April Hurley is a person whose story needs to be amplified. So she'll be here with her attorneys, Bill Murphy and Malcolm Ruff.
And Malcolm Ruff.
Yeah, Billy and Malcolm. She survived a brutal attack in West Baltimore, and she's suing her attacker and the company that hired the attacker because he was a maintenance man in her building. So maybe some of y'all are already familiar with the story. Maybe some of y'all aren't. But I want y'all to tune in. It's something you can learn from, and it's going to be triggering. I want you to know that right now. I ain't going to sit here and lie to you.
That's right. We're going to talk to April when we come back, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Yep, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Jess Hilarious. DJ Envy had to step out, but we have some special guests with us right now. We have a young lady named April Hurley, and she is here with her attorneys, Malcolm Ruff and Bill Murphy. Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Good morning.
April, I know this might be traumatizing, but could you please explain to the people why you are here this morning? Tell them your story.
So I'm here with you guys today, this morning. Back in September, I became a victim of a violent attack that occurred in Baltimore, Maryland. Jason Billingsley literally tried to kill me, and this could have been prevented had the property management company made the right decisions and taken the precautions, to check into his background and to see what he was into prior to giving him this role.
So he was the maintenance guy in your building?
Yes.
Right? Okay.
So, it was a very traumatizing incident, and I can't believe I'm alive, even, to this day, even riding up here. I just thank God every day that I wake up, because it's a different feeling having someone try to take your life from you. So
I hate to be graphic with the details, but I, for the sake of the story, he slashed your throat, set you on fire.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and actually you can see she still bears.
Yeah, she's got the scars.
Serious
in her
scars.
throat.
Yeah.
That's horrible, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's some stuff that you could never even imagine. It's like something out of a movie where somebody who has the ability to have access to someone's personal home. As you know, your home is your castle.
Absolutely.
This is the place you should feel the most safe on the entire planet. And because of the lack of security protocols, the lack of looking into Mr. Billingsley's background. Number one, he was a twice convicted sex offender.
Shouldn't have been on the street at all.
He had been released early. By all accounts, he was trying to operate in the world, but everyone knew what he was about. And he showed his true colors, not only with April, but then after this incident, a few days later, which brought so much attention to this entire situation, he ultimately is alleged to have killed a young lady named Pavel Lapierre, who was a tech CEO startup guru in Baltimore. Somebody who was really, really deeply entrenched in the Baltimore tech community and was very well known to government leaders and people alike. And that's really what built the momentum around this entire situation, is that this man was a psycho killer. And luckily he is now in prison and will face the music in the criminal case against him, and also in our civil lawsuit that we filed against him on behalf of April. But this man was not to be trusted to be allowed in somebody's personal space like this, and he did exactly what his stripes showed he would do and had done in the past, and he did it again to April. It was really, really harrowing.
What I thought was sad and interesting was that April's story didn't get much light shed on it until the murder of Pavla. You know, and her being, and blessings and healing energy toward her family, because she didn't deserve that either. But it's just sad that she was a survivor, and then he didn't just he was going after her. I believe he preyed on her, but like he also it was someone else. It was one of your friends, right? Your boyfriend or?
Yeah, so it was a friend at the time that had happened to stay the night with me.
Yeah.
Prior to the morning of the incident, and I don't think that he expected anyone else to be down there with me.
Right.
But you know, at that point, it was obvious, you know, that he was there to do harm to me specifically.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
so the other person kind of spooked him a little bit.
I would assume so. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say for sure.
But obviously, he wasn't that spooked. He tied April up. He tied the other gentleman up, who's also our client as well. They were tied up and tortured in a basement apartment.
Yeah.
I mean, you just can't imagine going through something like that. And so I think we really appreciate y'all's interest in this story because of her heroism. You know, she saved this young man's life by escaping that apartment. I mean, jumping out of a window after being set on fire by a man who was intent to kill you, and calling for help, getting Jonte out of that apartment. She was a real life hero that night, and had to save her home life, had to save another person's life, all because of somebody who had no respect for human life whatsoever.
And then honestly, I feel like if it wasn't for you going numb after a certain point of time from all the pain that he had inflicted, I feel like, you know, she could have lost her life from just the pain, the burns, him slitting her neck, just to torture, because he would cut it not enough, you know, for you to have an immediate death, but he like tortured her. And thank God that your baby wasn't there, because you have a young child. And I'm happy, you know, because at one point he had asked about your child as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look, I did criminal law for years. This is the most gruesome thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was beyond sadistic, beyond devilish, beyond any horror you can think of. Guy had no mercy, no compassion, no restraint. He just did his thing, and it was ugly.
Hey, bro, have you gone on any type of healing journey from this incident? Because I can clearly look at you, and rightfully so, you're visibly triggered. I don't even like having this conversation, to be honest with you. But have you started a healing journey?
Yes, I do go to therapy weekly. I do have group sessions that I attend. You know, I am able to call on people that care about me and love me, and, you know, just get advice, or, you know, if I'm not feeling like myself, or if something does trigger me, you know, I'm learning how to cope with certain things, you know, but the trauma, it doesn't just go away. So it's going to be a long journey. Yeah. It's something that I could never forget, but hopefully through therapy and, you know, different walks of life moving forward, hopefully I can learn how to feel safe again, you know. So that's what I've been working on.
One of the things she's doing is learning self-defense principles and pistol training.
Beautiful.
And I've never been in favor of gun control for black folks. I think all black folks should have a firearm.
I agree with you. I'm 2A all day.
Yes.
I believe owning a firearm in this country as a black person is a form of self-care.
Absolutely, because we don't know what's going to happen if Donald Trump gets elected. Revolution is something that we've never had to talk about before, but others are talking about it. And so when you hear enough of that talk, you got to be ready.
Yeah.
I want to recommend my good sister Robin Evans. She has an organization called Chicks with Triggers, and everything you just said is what she teaches. She teaches self-defense with firearms, knives. She teaches you the laws of the state that you live in, all of that. So, you know, anybody out there, if you're listening, look up Robin Evans Chicks with Triggers to learn how to properly defend yourself. Now, April, you got the 444, the angel numbers on your neck. Did you have that before this incident?
Yes.
Wow. Wow. You know that means you are completely surrounded by angels. You're being guided through whatever you are focusing on. So when you was going through this experience, was that on your mind?
Oh, I was praying the whole time.
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember saying
the whole time.
Wow.
All right, we got more with April Hurley and her attorneys, Billy Murphy and Malcolm Ruff. When we come back, it's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with April Hurley and her attorneys, Billy Murphy and Malcolm Ruff. Charlamagne?
Who was the first person to come to your aid, April? Like once you got out the window, do you remember?
I don't 100% remember. I just remember I was just in so much shock. Like it felt like everybody was just staring at me for a minute, which I wouldn't completely disagree with. I mean, this man had stripped me naked prior to all of this happening. So I'm on fire, throat slit, and naked, screaming for help.
It's just scary because you think about the people that you let in your house on a regular basis, whether it's a plumber or electrician,
right?
Anybody, HVAC person, cleaners. Like you really don't know the background of some of these individuals and what they're capable of. So it's just scary to think about.
But that's the thing. You have the duty, right? If you're a business owner, right, that you have a great responsibility because you have the great chance of garnering, a lot of profit, notoriety, and so with great trust comes great responsibility. We just finished a trial in the Baltimore City Circuit Court dealing with a security company that didn't properly vet a security guard who ultimately shot our client and killed him by shooting him in the mouth over an argument about a bathroom in a convenience store. Wow. Right? And her background was such that if they had actually just looked at a free database, they would have seen that she was not somebody that should have been trusted to be an armed security guard. He's
leaving out that he got a $4.1 million verdict yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He's a rising star.
Good.
We did. We did.
Malcolm is a rising star.
But that case is very similar to what happened to April. Right? We're talking about the duty of care, the duty that a property owner has to the people that they are taking money from on a monthly basis to make a profit. They at least have to make the reasonable steps to keep those people safe based on, something that's reasonable and not something that's, overzealous or too expensive. It would have been perfectly reasonable for them to put his name into that database, which is called Maryland Judiciary Case Search, and to find out exactly what his record was. And if they did do that and they still put him in this position, it's even that much more heinous that they would have permitted him to be in that position.
And not let their tenants know. And April, I hope you get all the money in the world. More importantly, I'm sad that this ever happened to you. But how did it impact your relationship with God, being that you was already such a God-fearing person? Like, what did it do for your faith?
I honestly believe that God does allow certain things in our lives to happen just to test that relationship with Him. Mm-hmm. If you read the Bible, the book of Job, and things like that, talk about, how he lost everything, but he still trusted in God. If anything, it strengthened my relationship with Him because He kept me in a situation where I shouldn't be here right now, but I am. Through God's mercy, He's seen more for me in my life moving forward with having my daughter, and being the age that I am and the spirit that I have, I would never wish this on anyone.
Yeah.
When I heard about Pava passing, I remember I was still in the hospital, and I remember, begging them to find him to make sure that this never happened to someone else. I always would think, like, why did this happen to me? But, I pray about it, and that's what I get from it is that God, He kept me to be able to speak on, what happened, to be able to help identify the person who did this. To be able to, be motivation for those who might not have a relationship with God or might be thinking that this is the end for them. As cliche as it sounds, it does get better. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and everything that we go through is not meant to break us. It's definitely mind over matter. It's definitely strengthened my relationship with God a lot.
Question for Malcolm and Bill, because I'm getting slow in my old age. So after this man did this to April, he didn't go to jail? He was still on the street?
Oh, no, he's in jail right now.
I know he's in jail now, but I'm talking about after he did it to April.
Oh, yeah. No, that he escaped. That was the reason why he set the place on fire, right? Gotcha. That was not only to try and, I guess, get rid of evidence, right? Them, number one. Mm-hmm. He tried to kill them, right? He tried to get rid of any evidence that was in that room, but it also created the diversion he needed to get out of there. So 3 days later, yes, he was at the door of Pavel Leper's apartment building, and somehow managed to get her alone, and he allegedly sexually assaulted her and killed her as well.
There's a police angle to this too.
That was exactly where I was about to go. Sometimes we have the same mind. And Jess, I think you were kind of mentioning it earlier, but the one of the more tragic parts of this whole situation is that, as you know, being from Baltimore, we have the term the black butterfly and the white L in Baltimore City, and so it basically the white L.
Okay.
So in Baltimore, the map, you can tell that the concentration of folks that are more, of the majority culture live right down the center and to the east of downtown Baltimore. And then the rest is the black butterfly that kind of expands out into the shape of the city.
From above.
And so where April was a part of the black butterfly. When the police found out what had happened to her, you would think that they would have put an APB out and said there is a psycho killer on the loose. Instead, what they said was, this is an arson incident.
Wow. Knowing that it was much worse than that.
Wow.
Not an accident, just a lie.
2 people kidnapped. Attempted murder.
Attempted murder, tortured, sexually assaulted, tried to burn them to death. And the police reported it as an arson. Now, 3 days
while
later.
I'm in a coma.
Right. 3 days later, literally 0.7 miles away from April's apartment, but in the white L.
I say it's still in
across
the L.
MLK.
Yeah.
An incident happens to a white woman. That could have been prevented if there was this APB and the people of these neighborhoods knew exactly what was going on and what the risk was out there and the threat that was out there. Yeah. And eventually, after Pava's incident occurred, I mean, there were all kinds of law enforcement officials looking for him, and they ultimately found him at a train station. And the response was great because everyone knew how serious the threat was. But why wouldn't the police make it very clear what kind of threat was out there when it happened to somebody, a young black woman in the black butterfly, as opposed to a young white woman in the white L? It's just a question of equity that we talk about, right? It has nothing to do with the lawsuit, and I'll readily say that. We're not looking at going after the Baltimore City Police Department in this case, but it's something that needs to be addressed. It's something that needs to be talked about because there's no reason why her incident would have been treated differently, other than the obvious.
And that's why we're unapologetically a black firm aimed at helping black people to rise up above and beyond our oppression, and most importantly, our oppression state of mind. And if white folk were doing what they were supposed to do to undo what their forefathers have done and undo what they continue to do, that would not be a necessary attitude. There would be a partnership.
That's right.
But because there has never been an adequate partnership between whites and blacks across the board to eliminate racism, we're going to be stuck with it for a long time.
All right, keep it locked. We have more with April Hurley and her attorneys, Billy Murphy and Malcolm Ruff. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with April Hurley. Now, April Hurley survived a brutal attack in West Baltimore, and now she's suing the attacker and the company that hired him. She's with her attorneys, Billy Murphy and Malcolm Ruff. Jess?
And what about your parents? I know they're kind of scared to let you out there. It's like, you're grown, but I know it's like, because I now remember, you mentioning your dad, and I
know he was furious.
Listen,
come on, man. Like that's baby girl. Like,
yeah, my dad definitely. I feel like he reacted as any loving, caring father would. He has 4 other children, and I'm the oldest of his kids, and so it definitely hit him a lot different. He's a tough guy. I could tell that it hurt him very, very deeply. Very protective, needing to know what's going on, where I'm at, who I'm with, like I'm 15 again. Yeah. But, I'm thankful that I do have him, to be there.
That's right.
My mother, oh my gosh, and she lives all the way in Texas. So it's, the constant phone calls. If I don't answer the first or second time, she's texting everybody. Yeah. Hey, have you heard from April? Because she's assuming that something might have happened again. Yeah. And she's so far away.
This is traumatic for them too. And she, like you said, she's far away and it's going to happen. I mean, she would have to get on the plane and she would have to, it takes time to travel.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, April, one thing I learned in therapy was that I always said my father raised me out of fear as opposed to love.
Yes.
He just simply didn't want me to make the same mistakes that he made.
I
And
agree.
So, like, that's what I'm trying not to do with my daughters, but it's hard, right? Because of the world we live in.
Right.
So with what you've been through, the traumatic experience you've been through, how are you raising your daughter with love and not fear?
It's interesting because, I mean, she's 3 years old. So, you know, she wants to explore. She wants to learn. She wants to, you know, run off. She's very social. We could be at the store and she wants to run up to strangers and say, hey, can I say hi to this person? And I have to explain to her that, you know, it's okay to be polite, but we don't know them, you know. So I try to explain to her in the best way that I can for her to see both sides. Yes, you can say hello, but you need to stay next to mommy. You can't, you know. So things like that is where I kind of try to just help her understand those boundaries so that she is aware of what's going on around her, because she is so young, you know.
So innocent.
And like I said, you know, it just goes back to I could never imagine being in my mother's position. And I know I'm not God. I can't control the world and the people in it, but I want to do my best, like you said, to not teach her in fear, but for her to understand, you know, that everyone is not a good person. You know, everybody is not looking out for your best interests. Some people are evil. Some people want what you have. Some people are just out of their mind and, you know, react to the first person that they see. Hopefully, as time goes on, you know, I'll be able to continue, you know, just teaching her with love and understanding and kindness, and helping her set those boundaries, you know, moving forward for herself, because I would never want something like this to happen to my own child, let alone anyone else.
Now, this sounds like it's an easy case to win, Billy and Malcolm, but what are some of the obstacles y'all have encountered since taking on the lawsuit?
Well, whether or not, first of all, the man has assets or insurance to pay the damages that will be humongous in this case. From what we know preliminarily, the property owner, whose name I will not mention, has perhaps modest wealth and unknown insurance because we haven't been able to pin that down yet. And so we are praying for her sake that there is a mechanism to collect the tremendous damages that any jury would impose in this case.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, April, I'm sorry this happened to you. It was a pleasure to have this conversation with you, but I'm sorry that we have to have this conversation.
Right.
You know?
It's terrible, man. Like, I think one of the things I think about with her is this man bent her soul, but he didn't break it.
He didn't break it?
He didn't break it. And that's just the testament of her. But even somebody's soul being bent, that's morbid, right? And it needs to be corrected. And so that's why we're here. That's exactly why she's here. And being the strong woman that she is, despite the circumstances, because she's got to gain back what the evil took from her. What the devil took from her, we're going to claim for victory.
True evil.
Yeah.
True evil in its deepest form.
This is my final question, April. What do you want people to ultimately take away from your situation? What do you want them to learn from this?
Like I said, you know, anything can happen to anyone. So I definitely want people to be smart in the decisions that they're making, and especially, you know, when you think you're safe, it doesn't hurt to go and double check. It doesn't hurt to ask for identification. You know, sometimes the people that we think are supposed to be doing these things are not, or may not have done it correctly or to the extent that we would have. So take your safety seriously and trust in God. That's my number one thing. Trust in God no matter what you go through. Celebrate the wins and the losses.
That's right.
So, and thank you both for what you do.
Yeah, I'm so happy I saw her story.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I was
Thank you both.
happy watching it. I was grabbing. I'm like, this is where I'm from. What is happening? You know, like you raised the point about the black butterfly and the white elf. Like I can't stand how we are you know, how the butterfly is labeled. People that live in a black butterfly are not that important. Things that they go through are not that important, you know. So I'm happy that I did see your story. Shout out to Trappin' Anonymous.
Chris Styles.
Yeah, he was amazing. I was like, yo, can I get a contact on her and all that? And I thought he was gonna be like, no, because you know, once you go through something like that, you don't want to talk to everybody.
Right.
Like, I don't care how big your platform is or whatever. You don't want to relive it by even speaking on it, you know, but I was happy that he did tell me, well, she has attorneys, and I was like, damn, that is so good. That was so good. So
yeah, I mean, that's what this platform is for.
Thank you. I love you too. Thank you for reaching out.
Is there a call to action? Is there something we could do to?
Yeah.
Is there something to people be calling a number? I don't know.
We certainly want people to send best wishes to April as we go through this legal journey.
Do you have Instagram or something, April?
Yes, I do. At Big Time AP. So.
At Big Time AP. Go to April's Instagram and just show us some love, man.
Yeah.
Put
I appreciate it. I
put
appreciate
444
it.
in the comments, man. Just let her know that you see her and you hear her story and you just sending her positive energy and healing energy.
Thank you for that.
Thank
and
you.
If anything happens to you out there, you know how to reach us.
Absolutely.
Murphy, Falcon, and Murphy, Billy Murphy, Malcolm Ruff.
Thank you for coming, April,
Thank you.
Malcolm.
Thank you for
Billy.
having me.
It's the
Thank you
Breakfast
for
Club.
having us.
Thanks, Charlamagne.
Morning, everybody. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess with the Mess.
news is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies,
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Oprah once felt too fat to attend a party. So, so she was on the Jamie Kern Lima show when she talked about being weight shamed. She shared that the shame was sometimes self-inflicted and admitted to not being able, not attending a party hosted by Don Johnson.
Week before Christmas, I remember Don Johnson of Miami Vice was having a party and it invited me and some members of my show to come, and I wouldn't go because I thought I was too fat to go. The biggest shame was there used to be a man called Mr. Blackwell. Every year would do his list of the people who were in and the people who were out, the people who were well-dressed and the people who were not. And I was at the bottom of the list, and I was on the cover of one of the magazines. I think it was TV Guide. And the headline was Dumpy, Frumpy, and Downright Lumpy.
Damn! Damn!
Yo, she also said that she was made fun of for 25 years by comedians, and including the show In Living Color.
Classic.
Let's hear that.
Making fun of my weight was national sport for 25 years. I remember in Living Color, one of the most hurtful things was in Living Color, had done a skit where the woman was doing something and she just kept eating and getting fatter and fatter and fatter. And the comedy bit was that eventually she just exploded. And the whole audience fell out, and the woman was me. That was just a thing that was accepted. So I have borne this weight thing and carried it to the point where I just feel like I'm just recently turned 70, and I'm not carrying it into the next decade or some exploitation of my weight.
Yeah.
Well, she's not that no more. Like Oprah's not she's not the person you picture when you make your fat jokes. Now there was a time she was.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. Well,
her and Luther Vandross. Remember, he used to always bring out Big.
Fat?
Yes,
Yeah, Luther was a big Luther.
Exactly. You ain't even old enough to remember Big Luther, but it was Luther used to get it. Oprah used to get it. Who else used to get the real fat jokes? I remember Oprah and Luther. I know I'm missing
Oprah's
somebody.
snatched now. She snatched up, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's why she probably jumped on that Ozempic or whatever she uses to lose the weight.
And she was a big advocate for Weight Watchers and all that type of stuff.
She owned a part of it.
Yeah, I'm sorry that those things hurt her feelings, but boy, you can't sit here and tell us we didn't laugh at In Living Color. That was funny.
Lord Jesus.
Okay.
Man,
That was
them
funny.
Wayne's crazy.
And she turned out fine. You know what I'm saying?
But she's still hurt by it.
She got
But the
paid like she
mental-
weighed.
The mental
stupid.
abuse.
Yeah, she's still hurt by it.
Like crazy, obviously. And that reminds me of that line, remember, all my life I had to fight.
All my life I had to fight.
She probably don't. She probably don't feel comfortable eating out, or she probably eats small portions because
Nobody
something
looks
that
at
goes with
Oprah
you.
like that no more.
Yeah, but Oprah probably looks at herself like that. She wants to make sure
That's
she
true.
doesn't get big, back like that.
I can see that.
Well, not
so
back,
you
but
saying
know
she?
what
What you say
I
about
mean? I
backs?
just want to make sure she doesn't get back like that.
So you basically saying she still feel like a fat person in her mind?
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Like that's what it sounds like. Because we never did see her eat.
So you think the Wayans brothers gonna apologize? No.
Yeah,
Right.
What? They talk about themselves. They talk about everything. Nothing was like comedy was so limitless back in the day.
Nothing was off limits.
I
Yep.
apologize.
And I know that hurt her feelings, but man, it's a good joke if it's still hurting your feelings 30 plus years
to
later.
this day.
I'm just saying.
Well,
I chuckled.
Yeah.
Oh, they have audio from a Living Single if you want to hear the joke.
Living Color, boy.
What I said?
And Living Single?
Yeah, I meant Living Color.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Look at that. See, God don't want y'all to be messy this morning. You see? Oh.
There you go.
No, that's not what you were thinking. Let me tell you what you were thinking. You were thinking that you would leave her sitting home barefoot and pregnant while you go out hanging out with your friends, hanging out in my condo on Lakeshore Drive, eating at my restaurant, spending all my money. That's what you thought. That's what you thought. Do you hear me? Food is my lover. Food is my
No. You got to see it.
Yeah, you got to see it.
You got to see it.
Yeah, that's why it shouldn't have been played. Well, Remy Ma's son faces a life sentence for alleged first-degree murder. Earlier this month, Remy Ma's 23-year-old Jason Scott was charged with first-degree murder, criminal weapon possession, reckless endangerment, and more. He was arrested last week for the murder of Darius Gillibo, I believe that's his name. In 2021, he was accused of shooting Darius after a dispute in Queens. Prosecutors also have reason to believe he was hired to commit this crime. Jason could now potentially spend the rest of his life for this murder in prison. His co-defendant, Richard Swigert, where are these names? Where are these people from? He is accused of firing at least 2 shots at the victim, but he would spend up to 25. He could spend up to 25 years in prison as well. But Remy put out a statement saying, "We stand by Jason's innocence and pray that the NYPD will conduct a complete and thorough investigation to reveal the truth. This is undoubtedly a difficult time for my family and me. While we sincerely appreciate the love and support we have received from all of you, we kindly ask for privacy as our legal team works to prove Jason's innocence." So there we are there. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, real quick. Keefe D reveals that his cancer has returned during Tupac's murder trial. Keefe D is who's facing the murder charges for killing Pac, and he says that he's suffering from cancer and the jail conditions are making his health problems worse. In his pleading case, he argued that his cancer, he feels like it came back because fake potatoes, fake milk, fake everything. It ain't good for an ex-cancer patient, and I got it again. This update comes from his appearance in court on Tuesday. In the court hearing, he also attempted to get out on bond with the help of the WAC 100. However, the judge decided that she will delay the decision about whether to approve Keefe's $750,000 bond over suspicions of where the money came from. So,
does it matter where the money came from?
I don't really think it should.
Why?
You just can't bail somebody out and
really
just not put the. You got to show where the money came from. You got to be able to make the money. You just can't come up with $100,000 cash.
Like why do they care?
I never knew that.
They definitely do.
I didn't know that mattered either.
Well, that's Jess With The Mess.
All right, Jess, thank you. Charlamagne, who you giving you down to?
Man, 4 after the hour, y'all know the term on site, right?
On site.
On site. That means when I see you,
it's on
regardless
site.
of what site it is, it's on.
It's on.
We're going to talk about why that's a stupid ass thing to do. All right,
Okay.
4 after the hour.
All right,
Okay?
and then after that is Jess Fix My Mess. So if you're having relationship issues or any type of problem, call Jess right now, 800-585-1051 for Jess Fix My Mess. Donkey of the Day is next.
Wake up. You're locked into the Breakfast Club.
I was born a donkey.
It's the Donkey of the Day.
For the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Well, Donkey of the Day for Thursday, June 27th goes to a 38-year-old woman named Briaka Benjamin. Okay? Now, I'll be 46 years old on Saturday. Drop on the cruise bombs for me, damn it. It's an absolute blessing to grow older. I thank God for every year. But when you turn those ages where you can't even think of anyone who has that jersey number, it's serious. But I'm also at that age where I simply don't understand what certain people be on. So I treat it like I'm at a safari, right? Well, I'm on a safari. I'm just riding in my Jeep, cruising through the jungle, keep all my limbs in the car, watching the action. Okay, and one thing I like to watch is when people got beef with others and they say, when I see my op, it's on site. Now, a lot of folks be lying, okay? A lot of folks be telling the truth, though. See, on site means it don't matter where you at, church, the doctor's office with your grandmother, a funeral for your aunt. No, I said it's on site, and on site means no matter the site, it's on. Now, just because I like to watch something Doesn't mean I agree with it. I was born in 1978. Your Uncle Charlotte got rules, and one of those rules is that kids should always be protected. You don't do nothing around kids. You put the kids in harm's way, and you shouldn't put the kids in harm's way in any way, shape, or form, okay? You hear those tragic stories of people getting shot and killed while they with their kids. People get shot and killed while holding their babies in their arm. That's disgusting to me, okay? You see someone with their child, you say, you know what? I'll catch them later. Which also really don't make no sense, especially if your dumbass plans to kill a person, because you care about kids enough not to want to harm the adult when they're around the child, but you are still willing to take the adult off the earth and leave the child without a parent? Dumb. Stupid ass logic. That makes no sense. But if people made sense, then I wouldn't be able to do Donkey of the Day every day for the last 14 years. Now, Brianka Benjamin, 38 years old, walked into the holy grounds of Walmart, okay, the cultural institution that is Wiley's World, and she saw one of her ops. Oh, she saw one of her ops, and she must have vowed that it was on site with this person because Brianka had her 6-month-old baby with her. I repeat, Brianka had her 6-month-old baby with her when she saw her op, and this happened. Let's go to News 15 for the report, please.
A shocking story out of Eunice. A mother's behind bars for simple battery and cruelty to juveniles.
Priorities, you'll see. Eunice police were called to Walmart in response to a fight near the front doors. Surveillance footage shows Brianka Benjamin, who is 38 years old, holding her 6-month-old infant during an argument before allegedly throwing her baby in a trash can.
We'll repeat that. She allegedly threw her baby in the trash can before she got into a fight. As of this morning, police say the infant's safe and has been entrusted to other family members.
You couldn't pass the baby to nobody. You couldn't leave the baby in the stroller. The trash can is the best place you could find to put your baby because you wanted to fight. Brianka Benjamin saw her op. She had her 6-month-old baby with her and threw the baby in the trash can to go square up. I don't know if her op was the baby or the woman she was fighting in the store. Okay, you couldn't even put the baby in the recycle bin. Just throw the baby in the trash. I've heard some wild reasons why folks threw babies in the trash. Brenda threw her baby in the trash, but Brenda barely had a brain. The girl could hardly spell her name. Plus, she was young and didn't want the baby. Lucius Lyon threw Jamal in the trash for being gay, but Jamal wasn't a baby. Okay, he was big and gay. All right, there's no reason to put your child in a trash can unless you dressing them up as Oscar the Grouch for Halloween. This is why I be telling folks to go to therapy. This is why I'm such a mental health advocate, because we have to get our minds right. There's no part of the human brain that should say to you, I see my op, I'm gonna throw my baby in the trash so I can go fight. That baby in your arms should be all the reason you need to avoid the trouble. But what you did with that baby in that moment, Brianka, is a reflection of you. It is exactly how you see yourself. You had no problem throwing your baby in the trash because you see yourself and your life is trash. You don't love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, it's impossible to love anyone or anything else, I guess, including your child. Please give Brianka Benjamin the biggest hee-haw. No. No.
That's crazy.
No. I see the stupid look in your eye. No.
Jess, you want to play a game?
What?
No.
I want to play a game.
No.
Did she win a fight?
Wow.
Her name is Brianka Benjamin. Okay? Brianka. That sounds like you should be on Street Fighter. Okay? You know we're not playing the game.
Did she win, though?
But
and you know
Trump
why.
daughter named Priyanka.
Trump got a daughter named Priyanka?
Yeah.
Huh?
Priyanka. Oh,
Man,
no,
cut
Ivanka.
it out, man.
Ivanka.
Her name's Ivanka.
Cut it out.
Ivanka.
Somebody, it's some Indian girl
uncle.
named Priyanka.
Priyanka sound like a baby Trump would have with a black mistress.
But did she win the fight?
I don't know if she won or not. That's not. You're missing. Don't matter if she won. She threw the baby in the trash.
Yeah.
You think she got ass?
I think she was trying to kill two birds with one stone. She didn't want the baby, and she wanted to fight the girl.
God damn.
And what if somebody would have came up and emptied the trash right after
Exactly.
that? They didn't realize,
What if she,
and they was doing their job.
Exactly. What if she got her dumb ass knocked out and then somebody threw the trash out? Then what? Come on, man.
What race was she?
I'm not playing with you. Leave me alone.
What race you think she is, Jess?
Black.
I don't know. I haven't seen the picture. I ain't seen the picture, so I don't know what she look like. Okay. You want me to Google? I'll Google.
All
her.
right, type it up. You know, you be up over there typing and looking up everything else.
I'm gonna Google her right now. Let me see.
That name sound white to me.
Brianka.
Damn.
Oh, envy.
God damn.
What is she?
God damn.
She white, is she?
I'll just do this, right? I'm gonna just tell y'all, she got a mouth full of gold teeth. I mean bullets. Loaded. She got all the slugs.
Okay. But she from Florida?
It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Okay. God damn. Lord have mercy on our souls. Okay. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Man.
Well, thank you for that donkey.
And she not black. All right.
What is she?
She's not black.
She white?
You know what she is. I'm not saying that word no more. I vowed to not say that word.
You vowed a couple times and you still said it after. That's it.
All right, I'm not.
People need to know.
Let Uncle Ruckus say it.
That is powerful niggery at work, huh?
That's right. Okay.
That's what I'm Jigabookie.
All right, I hate y'all. All right, up
I'm
next.
Not saying that word no more.
Jess Fix My Mess. 800-585-1051. If you need relationship advice or any type of advice, call Jess now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Help me! Tell made it! It's the real deal. Help me! Help me!
Oh my God. I'm all up in your mess. I'ma fix it. Fix it.
Fix my mess.
Fix it. Fix it. Just gonna fix your mess, cause my advice is real.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. It's time for Jess Fix My Mess. We got Chris on the line. Chris, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing? How you guys doing?
Good, brother.
Hello.
What's your question for Jess?
Hey, Jess, what's up? So my situation is, I have two kids, right, with two different females. I got a 14-year-old, and one girl that's probably one. So my 14-year-old, he plays competitive soccer. He's on the travel team. He goes all places. And his mom doesn't have a car. So my girlfriend now is getting mad that I'm helping her get to the games and the practice and stuff. What should I do?
His mom doesn't have a car, and you want to buy her one, and your girlfriend has a problem with that.
No, I want to buy her one. I'm not trying to buy her one. I'm helping her get to the games and the practice. I'm giving her a ride.
Oh, you're just giving a ride to her. You're giving a ride to her, or you're giving a ride to her and your son?
Her and my son.
Oh, well, why does she don't go along?
I mean, because she doesn't feel comfortable being around the mom.
Has there been any previous beef there? Have they ever argued?
Huh?
Do they have like a feisty past, like your girlfriend and your baby mother?
Somewhat. Before I moved in with my girlfriend, they met each other, so my son could come over and live with us from time to time. But from that point on, it started getting sketchy between the two. So it's like they've been in the same room together. They could co-create. They could be with each other, but they don't. My girlfriend doesn't like him so much. I don't know why.
Is there anything sketchy between you and your baby mother?
No, we're cool. We have a great co-parenting relationship. It's like me, like you and Rome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're cool. We co-parent. We're there for my son.
Right.
That's all we do.
Right. And your son is 12, just like my son, and me and Rome are cool.
Yeah. And he plays soccer and he travels. We do everything for the son. That's all.
Well, I don't really see an issue with you getting around. Are you your baby mother's only way there? I mean, I don't really see an issue with that. I don't see an issue with that. I think it's more so the problems that they had with each other.
That's what I'm assuming too. That's what I'm assuming.
But I'm not discouraging you from a healthy co-parenting bond. I mean, you can I just to make her feel comfortable. I don't know what to do after that, but to make her feel comfortable, tell her she can ride along. Like it's nothing going on between us. Now, what y'all got going on, y'all got to put that like behind y'all, because we all have kids together. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. I live with you. Ain't nothing going on between me and her. Does she accuse you of anything going on between y'all?
No. Like I said, only time we interact is because of my son. That's it.
Yeah, well, if she know that, the girlfriend, she just gonna have to get over that. That's just what it is. And now y'all have a baby, so she got more things to focus on than you and the co-parenting.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, you're certainly right. No, I thought you was like about to buy her a car. You was just taking her to the game. I'm like, why she can't?
Oh yeah, man. She just needs to ride to the game and to the practice sometimes, and that's about it. Her car situation, I don't know what's really going on with it, because it's not none of my business. But I'm just trying to get her there to our son's game. That's it.
Nothing's wrong with that. Me and Rome used to go to Ashton football games together. His girlfriend would understand, so would mine. It's not a big deal. Actually, my boyfriend would be there too. Like it's not a big deal, especially if there's nothing going on. So she just gonna have to get over that. The girlfriend.
Heard that. Hey, thank you so much, Jeff. I appreciate you.
No problem. Good luck, brother.
All right, brother. Ask Jess Fix My Mess, 800-585-1051. If you need relationship advice or any type of advice, call Jess now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
X about me.
Relationship problems?
X about me.
You need to beat your coworker's ass.
X about me.
Your coworker need to beat your ass? Call it up. It's Dr. Jess, and I'm here to fix your mess. It's getting very much messy. Let me fix it.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're in the middle of Jess Fix My Mess. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Kilo.
Hey, Kilo, can you take us off speaker? Because we hear a lot of wind.
Yes.
And what's your question?
Can you
for
hear me
Jess?
now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so my question is, my daughter, she's been wanting to watch Inside Out 2 ever since it came out. So she went to her father's house on Monday. So he took her to the movies on Tuesday. But he decided once he got there, he wanted to go watch Bad Boys, the Bad Boys that just came out. He bought a ticket for himself and his girlfriend, and he bought an Inside Out ticket for my daughter. He put her in the movie theater by herself to watch Inside Out alone. He told her, this is the theater that I'm in. If anything happens, just come and get me. When the movie's over, come to my theater. Now, I'm deciding, I spoke to my mom and my sister about it. I'm really deciding if I should report this, not press charges, but report it to the authorities. Because I'm like, what are you doing? Like, she's 7 years old. She's not a teenager.
Damn.
She's not an adult.
7 years old?
Not leave her by herself. 7 years old. I'm like, you cannot do that. I'm like, you cannot leave her somewhere by herself, unattended, unaccompanied. Like, what if something happened? What if someone took her? What if someone decided to come in the theater and up?
Oh my God!
Like,
and it's
she
not
would be
like that's never
unprotected.
happened. Yeah. So
and
that would not make me
I'm very
comfortable
shocked about it because this is not his character.
Oh, so it's not his character?
No, it's not.
Well, it sounds like his visits need to be supervised. That's what it sounds like. 7 years old.
7.
I mean, I would report it or get his ass whooped. Like, excuse me? Are you crazy? I mean, you don't sound like that kind of woman, but I very much am. That is crazy. Like, so what?
Like,
your daughter told you this, obviously.
Yes.
Did she say at any time that she was afraid or she was scared?
No, she was actually very happy. So I FaceTimed her yesterday just to, check up on her. And she's like, I went to go watch Inside Out by myself. And I'm like, what? She repeated it. And I'm like, let me talk to your dad. And he's like, what now? And with him, he always thinks, like, I'm coming from a negative place. Like, I want to start. So I'm like, I'm not that person. I'm not that type of person. I love peace. I choose peace every day when I wake up. But I told him, I'm like, you're missing the point. Like, yeah, she had fun. Yes, she enjoyed the movie, but you're missing the point. She was alone by herself.
No, he's definitely missing the point.
Yeah.
So do you have any issues with the girlfriend?
No, she's a new girlfriend. I met her and everything. And, I told my sister, I'm like, you're a woman. Like, if I'm dating anyone with a child and you even suggest that, I'm going to look at you differently. And I'm going to tell you, you could go ahead and watch The Bad Boys, and I'm going to go with your kids to watch Inside Out 2. Like, so with her, like, my feelings for her kind of changed now because it's like, what are you doing? You're an adult. Like, come on.
Yeah.
2 adults, y'all don't have common sense.
Yeah, girl, I'm sorry. I would want to start this with straight violence. My baby could have got hurt and everything. And I know violence is not the way for everything, but you sound upset. I mean, I'm glad that your baby's okay, though. She's like, Mommy, I was a big girl. I want to go see Inside Out 2 by myself. But anything could have happened. Somebody could have took her. Somebody could have came and shot the theater up like they have been doing. Anything, So I definitely would see the advice I want to give. I cannot give over the radio. I'm so sorry. I can't do it. Yeah,
you can inbox me, girl. Inbox me.
I certainly will, because that is not what you do. And then that's a baby girl. Excuse me.
Yes, like 7. And he's like, well, she's fine. She had a good time. I'm like, you're missing the point. Like,
she's fine. She's having a good time.
Yes.
Oh, baby,
I
that
told her,
little
like,
box got some power.
And I'm like, if something was to happen, like, say a shooting, I'm like, the chances are, you guys probably wouldn't survive. But I'm like, my daughter would be by herself, unprotected. She could not defend herself. She would be alone. Like, you're missing the point. If you did not want to take her to see Inside Out, then I would have.
You just shouldn't have went. Like, you just shouldn't have went.
Yeah.
Or you tell your girlfriend, we can go see this another time. My daughter want to see Inside Out, so we going to see this with her, you know, and then we'll see this on our time. That's just what it is. Like, that's what you got to do. How old is he?
He is 31. 31.
Oh my God.
That's why you just can't be letting anybody shoot your club up, man.
Oh, stop it.
Oh my gosh.
Charlamagne, I got 2 bones to pick with you, sir.
Yo.
This is Jess With The Mess. I have nothing to do with this. Don't
Well,
pick
you
any
shouldn't
bones
have
with me.
said nothing, ballhead. Why are you even talking? Well, no, DM me because I'm going to give you some advice, but I can't say it over the radio. I'll get fired.
Yes, I will.
Hold on, okay? Well, matter of fact, just DM her. Alrighty, mama. All right.
So much wrong with that story. I mean, the fact that two irresponsible adults, like, somebody got to have common sense. And like she said, if I'm the girlfriend, I'm looking at this dude crazy now. It's like, this is how you treat your 7-year-old daughter? You just gonna leave her alone?
Which is crazy.
In a movie theater? Man, get the F out of here.
Which is crazy.
She a jump off, though. That's why I didn't even respond to that part, because I know so many girls. I'm telling you, Roman's had some dumb bitches like that.
Really?
Like, seriously, like, yeah. Like, Ash, he had Ash at a pool party before, and the girl, you know what I'm saying? And he gave one of the girls the baby, and he was over there flirting with the other girl, and the girl, I'm like, it's a baby, a newborn at a pool party.
That's crazy.
Yeah, just because he ain't nobody to watch him.
How old was Ash then?
3 months, honey.
Oh, he couldn't even enjoy it. I thought he was old enough to enjoy the damn pool party.
No, I wouldn't have cared if he was 3 years old. He was 3 months.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Go to a pool party in Baltimore?
Yes, excuse me?
Nothing.
You stupid.
Go ahead, finish, Envy.
All right. Jess Fix My Mess, 800-585-1051. Now, when we come back, we got the rumors. Jess With The Mess, what we talking about?
And it's not rumors, it's Jess With The Mess.
Dummy.
I said Jess With The Mess.
After you said, we got rumors.
Because I had to make a transition from Jess Fix My Mess to Jess With The Mess.
Rumors, because you've been used to saying rumors all these years.
No, I said it on purpose because it goes from Jess Fix My Mess to Jess With The Mess. It's confusing. So I said,
what you say
I made a transition.
No, you ain't make no transition. No, what you should have said was, and we got the news coming up next because it's real. Jess, what you going to talk about? Period.
Bam. We got the news coming up with Jess. What you going to talk about?
She still ain't figured it out.
I don't know yet. So
Jesus Christ. The Breakfast Club, good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess With The Mess.
News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, Jess don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mack.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
So Sexy Red goes back and forth with King Von's sister, Kayla B, over Chief Keef. So a couple days ago, Chief Keef and Sexy Red had posted a video where Chief Keef was in her kitchen and he had came up behind her and like wrapped his arms around her. So of course fans got to speculating that they was messing with each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then she also posted a picture on Wednesday, a couple pictures on Wednesday of her holding Chief Keef's Sosa chain with the caption, "We go together now, mwah, give me a kiss," right?
Mm-hmm.
So then she posted another picture with the same chain in her pink panties. Yeah, she got that angle down there. She put the chain in her panties, honey.
So it looked like a little bulge?
Huh?
Look like a little bulge?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely looked like a little bulge.
Okay.
I don't know if she cleaned it or not, but she put it in there. I don't know how often they be cleaning them chains, but I would not put that in my panties. She crazy.
I don't know how she be cleaning her vagina, but she put it in.
Jesus. Kayla B then shared photos on Instagram with one photo of her kissing Chief Keef, and the caption say, "Let's be a family," with 3 heart eye emojis, and she tagged Sexy Red, right? So Sexy Red commented on the picture and said, "How I taste," because Kayla B is kissing Chief Keef in the mouth.
Oh, they playing.
Oh, they playing a lot. And then Sexy Red posted a video saying that her and Kayla are sharing. This is what she said.
You can't run me off that easy now. I guess we gotta share this. We sharing this. You know what I'm saying?
So they sharing Chief Keef?
Yeah, but if you remember a while back, like Sexy, I think she said it when she came up there to see us. Like she said that she's always had a crush on Chief Keef. She always liked him. Like, that was the thing. So I don't think she cared about who he with or anything like that. But things got even more interesting when Sexy Red shared some more pictures of her and Keef Chief, because right after, Kayla responded showing Chief Keef with her when he was wearing the same exact outfit while, that he was wearing, what?
You confused me.
Wore. Yeah, he was wearing the same outfit. So basically, he saw both of the bitches in one day, right? So that's just what that is. And fans started speculating that Chief Keef slept with Kayla right before visiting Sexy Red. So
how the hell can fans speculate that? Boy, y'all, how they come to that conclusion? Like, what?
How did they come to the conclusion that he having sex with both of them?
I mean, in the same day, just because he had the same clothes on? What that mean?
know. I always say, like, you wear the same clothes Monday,
all
Tuesday,
the time.
Wednesday. So it's like they can't do that in the same day. But I guess because the pictures are posted in the same day, then he got on the same outfit. Sexy had him in the kitchen cooking.
Well, she had the chain in.
Yeah, but how they get the sex is what I'm saying. How they turn that into he had sex?
I don't know. I don't think they doing all this and ain't nobody getting
knocked off.
Yeah, nobody getting smashed, knocked off.
There's something missing from this story. There's got to be something that puts this together.
Why you always went? This story is so damn dumb.
Do you really care?
This is how you gonna say your story dumb? This is Jess With The Mess. You picked the story.
Yeah, well, ain't nothing really going on but this. I need to report something. No, this is just a regular story of two girls messing with one dude. So really, Chief Keef won. Like, it's not, because he ain't said nothing yet about nobody. They both posting him. Oh, all people doing is going to download his music, so he won. He messing with one girl that's known up there, a star, the star of her time, Sexy Red, and then he messing with King Von's sister. He winning both worlds, and then he probably laid up with somebody else watching all this laughing. So niggas is winning. All right, now moving on.
I agree with you when you said the story was dumb.
Yes, absolutely.
He was still asking questions about it.
Yeah, he was. It's something missing.
Envy was into it. Envy was over there giving ad libs. For real? Really? Same clothes? Shut up.
That's how I be. That's how you be when somebody mention a butthole or anything.
Give me some of that.
He be like, word?
You ain't got no butthole stories?
What color? Girl, honey.
Anyway, speaking of the N-word, Gary Owen reveals if he ever said the N-word. So he was at a comedy show in Brockton. It was called Brockton Comedy Club in Oklahoma. And one of his fans had asked him while he was on stage, yo, you ever say the N-word? And he responded by saying he don't use it with malicious intent. Then he explained when he does use it. That's what he said.
Have I ever said the N-word? Dude, what the just happened? Because that person had nothing to do with my I've never said it like with malicious intent. I've never said it as a put down. I listen to rap. You don't think when I'm in the car by myself, I'm singing the out of something. Thinking out like this. And I still look both ways before I say what you really want, brother.
At least he being honest.
At least he being honest.
I don't think there's too many white people that haven't said that word.
A bunch of bulgur dash. I can't say the real words. If he would say, no, I never use it. What?
Yeah, I don't think there's too many white people that haven't said that word.
And he said that he'd do it in context when he's alone, listening to music. Only thing I would say is don't practice bad habits. Because if you do it when nobody's around, you're going to do it when somebody is around. That's right. You shouldn't practice bad habits.
Well, the sad part about it is a lot of hip hop songs use the N-word, right? So they just going to rap. They just rapping, right? So it's hard to decipher when you rapping by yourself or when you rapping with your homies.
You got to edit yourself.
You got the barbecue.
Nope.
Ball so hard. Oh, and you go to that part and it's like,
you got to edit yourself. We edit ourselves when we say certain things.
You're right.
So you got to edit yourself.
We have to.
But we got a dump button too.
To do that.
Yeah, we got a dump button too, so that helps.
Yeah, well, the people online, they had different reviews about it, like different reactions. Some people was like, yo, he was in all these black films. He's been in nothing but black films. He's married to a black woman. So
he's damn near black.
Don't justify a white man using the N-word.
I know that they in the comments going,
that sounds crazy.
Yeah, I'm saying that so he's invited to the barbecues. I'm like, it's not barbecue, it's cookout, so you're not black.
That's how you know it's a bot.
Yeah. It's a what? That's how you know it's what?
A bot.
A bot?
Yeah, only a bot would say you're invited. He's invited to the barbecue.
That's hilarious. Yo, for real. And then somebody else said, yeah, all right, he gonna keep saying it, and y'all letting him get away with it. When he get comfortable enough to say it in your face, then what?
But that's why I say don't practice bad habits. Because you singing along to the song, you gonna find yourself doing that in the club, and then you gonna get jumped, Gary. And then what?
Yeah. Absolutely. So that is Jess with the Mess.
Thank you, Jess. Now let's get to the mix, the People's Choice Mix. Get your request in. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now it is Pride Month, and we rep a day. Who we repping today?
Today, I'm honoring comedian, TV personality, actress, and author Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie was 10 years old when her mother died, and she used humor to deal with her emotions. Throughout her youth, her sense of humor also gained her popularity in school, where she was elected homecoming queen, senior class president, and prom queen while in high school. Oh, she won all that. She hit a complete 360. This had to be like she was smaller and just, living in her femininity.
Well, maybe they liked her for her personality because she was funny, fun to be around.
That is not the only thing that can win you prom queen and homecoming queen. Trust me, I've won both. So, in 2002, she appeared on the sitcom Will and Grace. She played a lesbian mom. I know that's right, living in your truth while you asking what's up. A month later, as part of her act, she said, this is her quotes, not mine, y'all, because y'all like to get me in trouble, at an event, I'm a dick. So congratulations and see you to you, Rosie.
Hey, yo, sample that for me, Eddie. I'm going to use that against Jess later on in life. I just want to have her saying, I'm a
Oh my goodness.
Next time she denies she a stud magnet, I'm going to have that on the ready.
Jesus. Oh my God, yo.
All right. Well, thank you, Jess. When we come back, we got the positive notice, the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club.
Man, salute to April Hurley, her attorney Billy Murphy, and Malcolm Ruff, man. Make sure you go to April's Instagram page at BigTimeAP, BigTimeAP. Show us some love, man. She got 444 tatted on her neck. Those are beautiful angel numbers. So, go leave those angel numbers in her Instagram and let her know that you saw her this morning. You heard her and you saw her and you sending her healing energy, man. At BigTimeAP, BigTimeAP. All right. All right, well, let's get up out of here. You got a positive note? Well, I do. I want to tell people, too, man, thank you for getting my book, Get Honest or Die Lying, Why Small Talk Sucks. It is available everywhere you buy books now. And it's not my birthday. It's not my birthday.
So Charlamagne's birthday, we won't
it's
be
not
here.
My birthday.
It's on the weekend, so we're giving him a cake right now.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, I do appreciate it. Thank you to Doc's Cake Shop for bringing this cake in. My birthday is on Saturday.
Do you want to blow out the candle?
The candle's not even lit, sir.
Ooh.
It's not lit.
You don't know what's lit or not.
What the hell is wrong with you, man? Thank y'all, though. My birthday is Saturday. I'll be 46 years old, okay? Thank you for bringing it in early.
Can we smash a little bit of cake on your face?
No, because I won't be. I won't be here. I'm going on vacation starting today. Okay? Hey. So that's why you did this early, Taylor?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Taylor. You know what? Thank you, Vicky. Okay? Thank you, Mack. Thank you, MB. Had nothing to do with this. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Doc's Cake Shop. That is an amazing cake. That looks beautiful. Thank you very much. Yeah. Appreciate you, Doc's Cake Shop. Thank you.
And he not even going to eat it.
Thank you, man. Oh, the positive note. The positive note is this. The more you can celebrate and bless the success of those around you, the more you open yourself to receive blessings in your life. Okay? Have a great day.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?